I'll leave this on, but I'm probably gonna want to turn this off. No, we have to... Yeah, we have to turn that off. Oh my god, 1 second. I'm not answering that right now. Okay. Black background behind all dialogue. Hey, Rack. Nice. Can't disable camera shake. Beautiful. I love to see it. Please, can I... Oh my god. Jesus. What? Where am I? What's going on? My head is killing me. The last thing I remember, I was at home and... Ugh, wait. Where am I? What is this place? Nobody's here. Okay, okay. Breathe, Alex. You can and will freak out later. Right now you have to find out what's going on. I'm guessing you probably played the demo for this as well, Biddle. You don't remember too much, but it was interesting. Fair enough. Damn, look at my Jimmy Choo's. Oh. 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 Good thing they allow you to turn this stuff off, because my lord. I don't think I'd be able to play. Kind of makes me sick. So we can save at any time. That's interesting. The store looks like the only way out. It's locked, though. I'm going to need the key. There must be one around here somewhere, I hope. Why is my game Do you guys hear it? Do you hear my game? I can't hear it at all. Yeah. I'm not picking that up right now. I love this style, though. Without all the stretching of the textures and stuff. Hello? Anyone there? Oh man, is this thing broken? You behind this? What? Hello? This a joke? 'Cause I'm not laughing. And neither will you when I get out of here. Whoa, whoa, I just woke up here. We're in the same boat, I think. Let's say I believe you. What's your story? Who are you? My name's Alex. And my story is that I'm in an office, one I've never seen before. Last thing I remember, I was at home and I woke up, found this walkie-talkie, and now we're talking. They're short-range radios. I don't care what they are. I'm this close to a full-blown freak out. Who are you? What is this? Okay, okay, Alex, listen to me. I need you to take a second and breathe. Freaking out isn't going to help anyone. My name is Torres. I'm a PI, private investigator. Thank God. So you know what's going on, right? We can get out of here. I can see the pieces coming together. So in other words, you have no idea. It means I have some idea, all right? I was working a case for an anonymous client. Sounds like something out of a movie. Usually it is, but a stack of cash convinced me to at least give it a look. Turns out someone they knew had gone missing. Oh no. Figured it was the usual deal. Someone just deciding to walk away from their old life. Happens all the time, but it didn't add up. And it shared a lot of similarities with some cold cases I pulled up. I thought I was just being paranoid, but it looks like there's something bigger going on. Putting that aside, all that speculation in the world won't matter if we can't get out of these rooms. You're trapped too? Looks like. Same deal as you, sounds like. A locked door, no apparent way out. Not the first time I've been in a situation like this. It's not your first time. Keep a cool head. Take a look around. There has to be a way out. See what you can find. I'll do the same. Okay, okay. Just stay in touch, okay? That was fast. You found something? No, I was just thinking about what you said. You said these weren't walkie-talkies, right? They're short-range radios. What's the difference? Saying walkie-talkie makes it sound like a child's toy. Okay, well, thank you, Detective Pendon. If they're the same thing, doesn't that mean we have to be close to talk? It would depend on the strength of the signal, but you're right. If one of us can escape, they'll be able to help the other, hopefully. That's getting ahead of ourselves, though. First, we have to focus on the task at hand. Okay, message received. Over. You don't have to say that just because... Never mind. I really wish my game had sound. Like... like any sound. It's at 8. 8 is a lot. 8 is sound. 8 is sound. The drawer is locked, and that means I went in. This is the couch I woke up on. It looks old-fashioned, but it seems like it's brand new. I just keep thinking, why am I here? Why me? You can't think of any reason you'd be kidnapped? What do you do for a living? I'm a courier, kinda. Kinda? Could you think of a more suspicious response? Delivering packages is easy. It's just not like it's a proper job for me. Not something I care about. Well, maybe one of those packages meant something, or went to someone who didn't want to leave any traces, or maybe you saw something on a run. I mean, no, I don't think so. Look, it's just something I do to get by. I'm not involved in anything. Well, I highly doubt you're here for a reason. Think on it. Postcard from Alaska, added to inventory. I've hidden details on the back, okay. I found it. The one that pieces it all together. People will call me mad, but they have to know the truth. I fear we've already passed the point of no return. This message will be my last for a while. Goodbye and thank you. CW. They've underlined the word one. Wonder why. I think some of these are Latin, but that doesn't help me any. There are a lot of books lying around. Most of them in old languages, like Latin. You can't read Latin? No. Can you? A little. Why can't you? Sorry, I was busy cramming for school and working 3 part-time jobs. Touché. I know it's unorthodox, but it's safer this way. I never had a chance to explain, but I promise it'll make sense once I'm back. Until then, 7 pillars. They're essential. Best CW. Someone has underlined the word 7 and noted 7, but what's the order? The gig economy? What? A horse head sculpture. Cool if you're into animal parts as decor, I guess. I'll need a key code. No point in trying to guess it. It's 4 digits, okay. 3 days rooting through a library before stumbling upon anything remotely helpful. This is bigger than I possibly could have imagined. Take care of yourself. They're watching. Best CW. The giant mess we're in now. Uber, Lyft, Postmates, part-time jobs where they classify you as a 1099. You pay all your own taxes. That's the first game I've seen reference it. Oh, I feel like I've definitely played a ton of games that have mentioned it in some capacity. Wonder how much this costs. They look like they belong in a museum. One of these is probably worth more than my grandma's house. You should destroy it. Listen, I'm telling you right now, if you kidnap me and you don't bound me, like tie me up to something and I can't move, I am destroying everything of yours that I find. I will be a little rambunctious little twerp who breaks and destroys everything. So you better, if anybody's watching this and they plan on kidnapping me, that's all I'm gonna say, bro. You better keep your valuables out of my reach, you know what I'm saying? These books look old. Like, I shouldn't even breathe on them old. Looks like a lot of Latin, some French, even... Is that Greek? I don't think I've ever seen so many books outside a library. I'm going to take forever to search through them all. If I'm right, you won't have to. They're likely just props. Props? Set dressing, trying to make this place look real. You don't think this is a real mansion? I think it's a real mansion, just not one anyone has ever actually lived in. This place, it's almost theatrical. Combine that with the cameras. What? Are you saying you think we're entertainment? I think so. But why? That's sick. I don't know, and I agree. For now, all we can do is keep pushing forward. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. My birthday is actually not tomorrow, but the next day. These books are so close to the flame. It's like someone was looking for something. There are books all over the floor. Have they fallen from the bookshelf? No, it looks like someone was searching for something. Sounds like someone who was looking for something, sort of like you are. What does that mean for us? This place doesn't feel like a home. But there are still signs that someone was here before me. Scuff marks on the floor from the furniture being moved, for instance. More than just if you were setting the room up. I'm starting to think we're not the only people who have been in this situation. So what? We're just the latest victims? No. And don't call yourself that. I refuse to be anyone's victim. We're getting out of here. We have to. I wish my game had sound. Wish I could hear the music. Hear the music. This candle's been burning down for a while. It's gotta be a demo thing, right? Like, why I can't hear diddly squat. Like, what the fuck? Empty. Someone had a good time, or a really, really bad time. Aloha! I'm inching closer day by day. We have much to discuss. I have attached 4 of my notebooks. I can trust no one else to keep them safe until I return. Best, CW. Look at my little legs. It's funny looking. I can't jump. That's ugly. It's impossibly dark. Can't see much. Is that a forest in the distance? Girl, how do you see that? It's literally pitch black. What are you talking about? No roads, cars, or anything. Must be in the middle of nowhere. You said you're locked in some sort of creepy room. I didn't say creepy, but yes. Looks like an old Victorian-style bedroom. Victorian. Yeah, I guess you could say my place looks like that. It's fancy and old anyway. Close enough. I can't see much outside my window, but it looks like we're in a big old house. Nothing out there but the dark in the woods. It would have been too much to hope for a payphone. Would kill for a convenience store with a hot dog display. Torres, are we really going to get out of here? Start small. Start with getting out of the office, one thing at a time. A security camera? Wait, is it following me? So, does your creepy room also have a camera tracking your every move? Yes, first thing I noticed. Someone wanted to watch us. Fantastic. This keeps getting better. Me flicking my middle fingers up, trying my best. Yo, I would use this chair. Put the chair here. Grab one of the expensive desk ornaments or the globe. Or the candle. Just fucking hit that bitch. Come on, be real. You're telling me you wouldn't hit that? You wouldn't hit that camera? Come on. Come on. Alright. Oh yeah, the drawer key. My fault. Oh, great. I can't wait to read what this says. A torn journal page. It's a scribbled travel itinerary that lists the order someone was planning to visit countries. England, Germany, Portugal, Japan, Philippines, Hawaii, Alaska. Damn. Okay, and I have 4 cards. So I have 4 cards. I just said that. And I have 4 digits for the safe. Okay, cool. So this tells me the order of the numbers. Okay, so let's look at this. So first off, we have England. So this is 7. Then Germany, Portugal, Japan. So 7-3. Hawaii and Alaska. 7-3. 7341. Nice. I like that we can save at any time. I'm really surprised to see that. And I'm also surprised to see 3 saves. Oh, and an auto save. I like to see it. I'm so glad we can save at any time. Hopefully that doesn't change. Hopefully that's not just a demo thing. Please, God. I have to go. It was nice meeting you, Nocturnal. I'm sorry I didn't end up doing more with Da Vinci at the moment. It was frustrating me. Thank you for following. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Time to get out of here. Oh, I hate this. I've had a thought. Yeah? About how my room is empty. No puzzles, nothing locked, nothing out of place, except for this radio. Okay. Why would they give us a way to talk to each other? Give me a way to help you. Because your only way out is me. You have to guide me to you. We're the puzzle. Precisely. Cool. No pressure. You made it out of the office. I know that together we can solve this. I hope you're right. No, wonder what this one means. 2 liquids, the duality of man, or maybe it's just 2 fancy potions. I don't know, I'm not an artist. This canvas looks damaged on the right side, like it's been torn. Purposefully? A Renaissance painting with a lady who is absolutely over this crap. Honestly, same. White bottle. An extravagant looking sofa. You'd be legally required to wear at least 3 petticoats to lounge on it. I hear a little bit of music. The camera is following my every move, makes my skin crawl. What kind of person goes through the trouble of kidnapping someone and designing elaborate puzzles for them to solve? Like, what's the point? In a case like this, I'd say ego. Someone clearly has a lot of time and influence, possibly even money to do something this elaborate. People don't usually go to such dramatic lengths just to kill someone, not when anything else will do. A knife, a gun, your bare hands, even your teeth. I get the extremely vivid picture. Well, point being, someone clearly has an objective here. I also think they're making a statement, you know, showing off. What about these postcards? From the room you woke up in, what about them? I don't know, they're just weird. It sounds like someone was researching something, but they also seemed sorta paranoid. Could be just set dressing, you know, theming. I mean, look at this place. It's dramatic in the extreme. I guess we'll probably never know who CW was, huh? We should be worrying about ourselves before anyone else. An antique vase, not a single rupee hidden inside. A broken clock. A broken clock reminds me of a case I worked on once, back before I was a private investigator. I was a police officer. Ew! What the fuck? Oh, real life cop story. Ever heard of the infamous clock killer? Clock tower. I'm immediately filled with regret. Clocks kept turning up at crime scenes. There was death in the streets. Strangulation by pocket watch, crushings by giant ornamental clocks. Once we even found a victim impaled on a sundial. This is insane. How have I never heard about this? Especially that last one. You think that would be big news. I wouldn't blame you for missing it. It took us years to realize it was even the same person. The most punctual serial killer I've ever had the pleasure of putting behind bars. You are a fountain of all the worst knowledge. A bunch of documents with charts and equations. Nothing that looks like it'll get me out of here, or like it might be a clue. A still life of a white vase. Real art class 101 stuff. The canvas looks torn on the left and right side. Okay. Guess that means there's a key in here somewhere. An absolutely ancient rotary phone. Doesn't work, of course. I didn't think it would be that easy. Hey, there's a phone here, but it's dead. Here too, it's hollow on the inside. It's just a prop designed to give you hope. You think they put that much thought into it? Alex, the cameras, the design of the rooms, the puzzles, every part of this place feels designed with purpose. Even if that purpose is, give some rich maniac their jollies. We're the actors, and somewhere there's an audience. Oh, that's creepy. I find I'm angrier than I am afraid. Getting there. Humorism, the humoral theory or humoralism, humoralism, humoralism was a system of medicine detailing a supposed makeup and workings of the human body, adopted by ancient Greek and Roman physicians and philosophers. The four humors of Hippocratic medicine are black bile, yellow bile, phlegm, and blood. Each corresponds to one of the traditional four temperaments. The proper blending and balance of the four humors was known as eucrasia. While science has since moved far past these ancient beliefs rooted in a primitive misunderstanding of how the universe works, there are still those that believe there is a certain truth to these old teachings. After all, what truly makes up a man? Are we not all the sum of our parts? Are bodies merely flesh and blood and meat? A physician named Duncan McDougall theorized that the soul had physical weight 21 grams. In fact, does this not imply the soul itself could also be a substance present in the body? Something that could be seen, felt, perhaps even extracted? Alright. Such ideas seem flights of fancy, to be sure, but the possibilities are endless. Bruh. Somebody doo-dooed on the wall over here. I really gotta say, in the very little that I've played of this game so far, I am loving it. Are you kidding me? I'm like, I almost want to stop playing this because it's a demo. And I know just as it's about to get real juicy, it's gonna cut us off. But I am absolutely loving the vibe right now. A display cabinet filled with knickknacks. Nothing jumps out as usual. This handle has been removed. I can't get it open. The rest of the drawers have their handles. Yep. Odd. In that case, it's clearly the most important drawer. You've got to get it open. Sure, just have to work out how. Going off the last room, it'll be some puzzle. You were able to solve that one. Well, hopefully it is a puzzle, not just a home repair someone half-assed. Let's think positive. If there was ever a whole-ass situation, it's this one. One of those bottles I have might fit perfectly. Okay, before we touch that. Green bottle. Black bottle. So there's 5 bottles, okay. A still life. This painting looks slightly torn on the left. Wow. Never mind. I could have sworn I clicked on that, but... Jesus Christ. Okay, a different order. Hmm. Okay. Jesus. That, yeah, I was literally just missing the red potion because I didn't pick it up even though I thought I clicked on it like a gazillion times. Alex 2, creepy ass house 0. Yes. Oh, Alex, honey, I'm gonna need you to go back in time and I'm gonna need you to never say that. I made it out of the room. I'm in a hallway. Good, that's progress. I can see, there's a boarded up door, covered in blood. You were bound to see some blood eventually. Kidnapping doesn't usually have a happy ending. The important thing is that it isn't our blood. Let's keep it that way. Yeah, you're right. I can hear something. I think it's your voice. You must be close. I'll knock on my door. Try to follow the sound. I hate this. Okay, I'm on it. Like zoink, Scoob. I can't hear my game, like at all. Are you kidding? Bruh. Okay, it's coming from down there. Candle, like in the office. It can't have been lit that long ago. I want to go down here. This is scary. I don't even have sound and this is scary. That looks kind of like a dog's head, so it's a dog in a sandstorm. Well, I'm sure it's a statement on the fleeting nature of something. Chair next to a table. Would have been a nice place to read if it wasn't for the kidnapping. Bruh, what the hell is that? Fuck you. Flipping these off might be childish, but it's satisfying. Hell yeah, Alex. I love that for you. That's clearly Satan. Nobody ever gets to criticize me on my taste in decor ever again. The blood stretches into the hallway. Was someone dragged through the door? A boarded up door covered in blood. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near that. There's a bloody smear arching between the painting and the door. Was someone leaning against the wall? Of course it's a painting of a giant eating a dude. And of course it's bleeding onto the floor. I hate this place so much. What the hell? That looks like it's coming out of the painting. God, this painting is in like so many horror games. It's funny. Deer antlers. Could I use these as a weapon? Probably not in any practical, non-humiliating way. Oh, I love that. I love that. There's like this little indication. Whoever is on the other side of these cameras better hope I don't find them. Grandfather clock. I've only ever seen them in movies. It's broken. What a waste of money. Why is that literally pitch black? I'm just gonna ignore you for a second, okay? Hope you don't mind. An old mirror, so rusted and dirty I can barely see anything. I can't even make out my own features. I heard someone walking outside. Did you pass by? Yep. Why didn't you say anything? I was just looking for a way to open the door first. It's locked, right? If you had said something, I would have stopped knocking earlier, which would have been nice, as I think it's triggered some kind of trap. Oh! Yes. Oh. Now the room is slowly filling with some kind of gas. Likely nothing good. Shit. Okay, my fault. Hey, can you hear me? Yes. Finally, almost there. Just have to find a way to open the door. I'm going to need you to hurry. Why the rush? You know, other than being kidnapped and trapped. I think I might have hit the door too hard. I've triggered some kind of trap. The room is now filling with gas. Alright, don't panic. The gas is coming through slowly. We've got some time. I'm going to get you out. Oh my god. I believe in you. Just keep a calm head. My life is in your hands! Hell no. What the fuck? Lord have mercy, this man is dead. He's a dead SOB. He's a dead SOB. Game said, you can't explore anymore, fucker. Oh my good God, gracious Lord, alright, mighty, holy shit. Okay. About the reflection. I can't put my finger on it. What the fuck? This man is dead. He is deader than dead. Oh my god, oh my god. What is that? It reveals. It reveals. What the? Wait. Taurus, something weird's going on here. I mean, more weird. The reflection in the mirror isn't right. Isn't right? Yeah, it doesn't match up with, real life. The reflection doesn't? Alex, you're not making sense. Look, a painting just fell down in the mirror, but it's still hanging up behind me. Okay, you need to check out that painting. On it. Bruh, you are gonna die. Lord have mercy. I want to look at everything. That's weird. Whoever is behind this sure likes plants. Found another one? Yeah, in the bathroom. Maybe it's a clue. There's a plant in my room, too. I thought you were in a room with nothing in it besides a walkie-talkie. I don't think so. Maybe our kidnappers just secretly like gardening? Damn it, you're right. What if they like gardening? We can't rule anything out. We should spend all our boundless time talking about it. Cough. Okay, sorry. Damn, bro. Relax. Apart from the subject matter, painting seems normal. Maybe there's something behind it. The wallpaper's coming off here. Light's coming through a gap in the wood and I hear coughing. Torres, I might have found a way in. Just in time, air's getting really thick. The wall was falling apart behind the painting. There's a space and light behind it. I think this would line up with your room. You might be onto something. There's a vent on this side, but it doesn't lead anywhere. But how are you breaking through a wall? I'm trying to pry the planks, but they're more solid than they look. Ugh, I can't think straight. Is there anything you could use? Not that I can see. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do. There's no way through, no way out. Alex, calm down. Look, they're messing with your head. I need you to pull yourself together. The minute you give up is the minute I'm dead. Think. I'm trying, but this is too much. I can't do anything. Snap out of it. Stop feeling sorry for yourself and get me the hell out of here. Girl. What the fuck? What? What's happening? It's moving. Hell no. Absolutely not. No way. What happened? I heard a crash. Are you okay? This is insane. No, it's not. It's impossible. My reflection just moved on its own. Threw a damn axe at me through the mirror. You're what? Are you kidding? Yeah, I'm kidding. Just a joke between friends in the old death house. There's a whole room back there. Looks just like this bathroom. There's the axe. Holy crap. Maybe I could smash through using the hatchet. The hatchet would definitely be destroyed though. It's risky. Huh. There's a better option. Breaking down the door. Hitting the door too hard is what triggered the oh god. I'm gonna do this with this is probably a terrible idea. It's being pumped in much faster. Oh god. He's gonna die. We're both dead. Bruh. Who's doing this? I can hear something coming from the end of the hallway. Fine, I'll play your fucking game. I'm coming to... Jesus. Lord have mercy. Torres, you're alive? I don't feel like it. But how? I passed out before you could get the door open. It must have thinned the gas. Enough that it didn't finish the job. I'm so sorry. I thought it was the best way to reach you. Hey, I'm breathing. That's more than I would have accomplished on my own. You still saved my life. We'll just have to be more careful. Sometimes the quickest solution might not be the best one in this place. I don't think this place is playing around. I wouldn't count on getting lucky again if someone is in danger. My heart is going a million miles an hour. What now? For now, let's look for a way out. It probably won't be that simple, but it's a start. Okay, so she lived. I really want to try the other ones and see if she still lives. Okay. Let me load. Not bad. For a second, I thought my ticket had been pulled. Thank you. No time for warm and fuzzy. Let's get out of here. We can just squeeze back through the hole and we'll... What the hell? You never know how much you'll miss something until it's gone. You okay? Nothing I can't handle. Good to finally meet you face to face. We have a lot to talk about, but I would like to get the hell out of here first. Second, I saw two doors, one at the end of the hall and one that's boarded up, covered in blood. Let's start with the one not covered in blood. Lead the way. Okay, so I'm guessing I do like this one more. I do like this option more, obviously. We go over here. We don't hear. It said something about like hearing something or some. Oh, Jesus. Christ, she was right there. Holy macaroni. So it seems like you can definitely have weight on whether or not your companions live or die based on the choices you make, which is interesting. So I'm guessing maybe I wonder if she dies if you go to, what's it called? I'm wondering if she dies if you go to break down the door. Let's see. And we spend too much time on this. And then we go over here and we break through here. I wonder if there's a way for her to accidentally die. Nope, she's alive here. She's a Okay, but it's like the tutorial, so the game's like, listen, you're getting a freebie, but other than that, you're screwed. You doing okay? You're looking a little pale. Oh, I wonder if she can. Maybe she'll die anyway. Who knows? I've just moved up from milk crates after I graduated. Putting aside the death house factor, no, I think it's gaudy. Tried the bed? No, I did not try the bed. Because of traps? Yes, but also because it looks filthy. I would rather stand anyway, it keeps the blood pumping. And I just had these slacks dry cleaned. Hello, Jiraiya. I'm okay, how are you? A cupboard filled with drawers. You look through this place, all the drawers. Every single one. They're all empty. I bet whoever's behind this just wanted to watch me try and fail. Can't close that door. What's this game about? Basically, we were kidnapped, we woke up in this house, we're being watched, and we have to get out. Yeah, basically. Imagine this watching while you sleep. Ugh. That is the weirdest vent I've ever seen, bruh. How are these sadistic kidnappers able to keep a plant alive better than me? All the storage space sitting unused. That's how you know someone is rich. I'm dead. Is every page blank? Are you sure? Let me just... Hey, there's a diagram. Looks like a box with a sad-looking stick man in the middle. This could be important. I drew that. Oh. And it's a neutral looking stick man. That is so funny. Stop it. You guys are great. I hope she doesn't die. I'll be upset. Because I like her a lot. Torres, are you taller than me, Torres? That's fine. That's fine if you're taller than me. I won't be upset. I'll be a little upset. Can we go back? Let me go back to the room that I came from. Oh. I've seen a dead body stuffed into one of those once. Torres, I beg your pardon? A grandfather clock. You know, tall, big pendulum. Not that. The dead body. Well, if you've got a small corpse, it's actually not a bad place to hide something. Until it begins to stink. Anyway, you have led the most fascinating, horrible life. Hey, there's more cameras in the hallway, of course. Do you think that means they expected me to escape? Wouldn't be entertaining for them if you hadn't, would it? I see what you mean. This looks messy, right? A lifetime of survival instincts honed by scary movies says we should steer clear. Well, eventually we might not have a choice. But for now, we should investigate everywhere else. Sounds good to me. That's new. That's new. That door is open. It definitely wasn't like that before. Okay, we move carefully. No telling what we'll find. Christ. I want to see if she says anything about any of the stuff in this room. No. I know that she could have commented before because we were already in here. Or I was in here already, but... Okay, guess not. Somehow this still isn't worse than some public toilets. It's a bloody footprint. Nothing but a broken mirror now. Leads into an identical looking room. No point climbing in. Doesn't look like the window or door go anywhere. That still doesn't explain the fact that you saw yourself throw that axe in here. Like, bruh. Someone was leaning here. Oh my god. This is just not looking good. It's not looking good. Where did all this blood come from? Oh, brother. This is too much blood for it to be from a single person. I don't want to know. The blood's all sticky. Why are you touching it? Are you stepping on it? Maybe that's it. Maybe she's stepping on it. Dude, poor Torres is literally gonna freaking... She's gonna pass out before we make it out of here, bro. And I'm gonna have to, like, carry her or something. Fuck. This is not looking good. Oh my god. Where the hell are we? This place is way bigger than I expected. Looks like some kind of central hall. I can't move. We should head downstairs. Why there first? I find that most exits are on the ground floor. That makes sense. Let's check it out. Bruh. Are you not gonna comment on that, Torres? Lord have mercy. Bruh. We should head downstairs, check for a way out. Failing that, somewhere we can gather our thoughts. Bruh. No. Bruh. Bruh. Are you really in a creepy mansion if you don't have a creepy portrait of creepy old-timey children? That is so real. I'm not going to look too closely at this. For one, it's very gross, and I don't want to know if it's made with, you know. And for two, looking at it, it makes my head feel weird. It's a big spooky mansion. Of course, the old books are all in Latin. It's probably legally required. Bruh. I know she said she wants us to go downstairs, but I'm scared. I'm scared. I just don't want the game to end, you know? Or the demo to end. I know it's gonna end soon. I know it. Hello? Oh my god. Or stay close to me, please. Jesus. Okay, maybe not. Did she actually follow me? Does she just teleports? Lord have mercy. Somebody really likes fireplaces. There's no making this place feel cozy. Please don't end. Please don't end. Over there, that room looks perfect. Torres. Relax. I'll explain. Bruh. This room looks safe for the moment. Thank you, Detective Dismal. A perfect, cheerful, morale-boosting observation. Just being practical. I think we should rest for a second and review what we know. Then we'll be able to act accordingly. Okay. So to start, we've been individually kidnapped by an unknown assailant. left trapped inside a house. This is clearly a person with both the means to craft elaborate, dangerous puzzles and a sick sense of humor. Lives are on the line, and I've got the burning lungs to prove it. So, that sounds bad. It is bad. We know next to nothing. We have no idea whether there's 2 of us in this mansion or 200. You think other people could have been kidnapped? This place is too big, and too many things don't add up for it to be just the 2 of us. Regardless, our goal is to escape. We should also attempt to find out who's behind this, both to bring them to justice and for me to bring them to a firm punch, excuse me, in the gut. If we find anyone else, we'll do what we can to help, like you did for me. Right. Sounds like a plan. Let's go. I can't. What? That gas did a number on me. I still can't take a deep breath, and I can barely move. Just getting down here felt like I was trying to run a marathon. Oh, look, I know I'm asking a lot of you, but you're the one who rescued me. I believe in you. We've both got a radio so we can maintain contact. In the meantime, I'll poke around this room. Maybe I'll find information. Or another asinine little puzzle, more like. At least I know who to call if that happens. You know, in movies, splitting up is always a bad idea. This isn't a movie, and we shouldn't waste time. We don't have the luxury of making the best possible choice. Ugh, this is so bogus. I thought these days the kids said, oh, snap. Okay, you know what? You can critique my slang when we escape the murder mansion. Just promise you'll take care while I'm gone, okay? Don't worry about me, Alex. Just be careful. You don't know what's out there. It'll help if we have a map. It's not perfect, but I started drawing one. Should be enough to get you started. Are you kidding? This looks amazing. How did you get such straight lines without a ruler? Keep track of rooms that you think have something left to do. That way, if you're ever lost, you can just check the map. Seriously, were you an architect in another life? This is so crisp. Alex, focus. I've marked 2 doors I noticed were open on our way down. As good a place as any to get started. Oh, and here's my pencil if you want to keep it up to date yourself. Right, got it. Thanks, Torres. Try and take it easy. I'll be back as soon as I can. Nice. She's not looking so good. I'll give her a chance to catch her breath. Hopefully she doesn't die. That would suck. Hey, fuck you. A bunch of old statues covered in drop cloths. Kind of creepy, but what else is new? Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Oh, I do have a flashlight. I forgot. Wow, these are all books on folklore and legends from all over the world. Kind of wish I had time to read them. God, I love the music. Though it's still really low. But at least I have sound now, even though it is low. They've got everything here. History, science, medicine. It's all really out of date, though. Never thought I'd see something that would make my college library feel modern. No, 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 no! I knew it! I knew it! As soon as she gave me the map, I'm like, that's it. That's it. I'm screwed. So that's Alex, and then to the left is Torres. And then there's what? 5 other people? Oh my god, that was so good, bro. That was the best demo I played in a long time. That was so good. Oh man. Oh man, that was so good. Oh, Jesus. Looking forward to that one. Yeah, me too. Holy shit, that was so good. That was so good. I played that for almost an hour and a half. To be announced. Oof. Not everyone might make it out alive. 3 different endings. Yeah, a tense atmospheric adventure that relies on puzzles and plot instead of combat or chase sequence. I'm so glad I played like a atmospheric horror game that doesn't have combat for once. For once, dude. That was so good. My only complaint was, yeah, the sounds. What the hell? Where was it? The artist making Tartarus Key as atmospheric and unsettling as possible. Hates jump scares and vowed to make a game that's downright scary without them. Nice. That was so good. Oh, man. Oh, I need it. I need it. I need it. Gotta bump that up on my wish list. That was so good, dude. Damn, that was so good. That was so good. What the hell? I mean, don't get me wrong. I figured it was gonna be good, but I didn't realize it was gonna be that good. I mean, Jesus. You know? That was a banger. Their last devlog was March 21st, 2022. When we first started developing the game, we wanted it to be entirely devoid of jump scares. While a lot of people really love them, we know for some people they can make a game challenging or unpleasant to play. So we were determined to avoid them completely. And we did for much of development. Atmosphere is about building tension and fear over time through the visuals and sound. This is harder to pull off and involves making something that appears scary in the mind of the player. The same kind of fear that people feel looking into a dark room. It's more about what could be there, regardless of if it's rational or not. Surprisingly, we found this really limiting. Most people take jump scare to mean something unexpected pops up in your face and screams loudly, or the equivalent, but more subtle, sudden movements, loud noises, even when used in moderation, are jump scares too. Used carefully, a jump scare is just another tool to enhance the player's experience. We do believe that players are more apprehensive about jump scares now due to the rise in horror games that use them. After all, they lose their effectiveness with repetition. If every candle in the game blew out as you approached it, then by the third pop, you would probably start to be more annoyed than surprised. It's a sliding scale. Not all jump scares are equal in that not all of them are intended to accomplish the same thing. There are no screaming ghost faces in the Tartarus Key, but you might find doors that slam shut as you approach them, candles that go out, and books that fall. These are jump scares, largely involving motion or sound that you weren't expecting, but we soften the blow by making sure that the player was already looking in the direction and aware of what was happening. We try to avoid having things surprise from off screen. Atmosphere is hard and sometimes ineffective because you can't predict how people will respond to it. An example we had early in our play testing is the very first hallway you can enter near the beginning of the game. One of our testers opened the door and simply refused to step into the hallway. To paraphrase, "No, I can't. Something's going to get me." It took a lot of reassuring and promises to get them to move on. Dark, bloody hallways have a way of scaring people. Can't imagine why. Another didn't give it a second thought, threw the door open and ran straight to the next room, hadn't even considered it scary. The end result is that a lot of time has gone into trying to strike the balance between this is creeping me out and this is way too much. Some of the scares we have are blink and you'll miss them subtle, while others are more in your face. However, we've tried to make sure the Tartarus Key is unsettling more often than it purely makes you jump, and we hope when you finally play it you'll agree and appreciate those few jumps all the more. Please, yeah, this is an approach I really appreciate. This is so much better. This is so much better. This is so much better. Are you kidding me? I'm going to cry. I'm going to read the rest of the devlog thingies just because I think they're really interesting. Okay, people then versus now. The Tartarus Key's been in development with us for over a year, and in that time I've seen the game change in some pretty big ways. Some of these come down to scrapping puzzle designs and rebuilding them from the ground up or reworking the mansion's layout. But one of the more interesting examples I can give is how the cast has changed their style. Our intrepid, reluctant protagonist, Alex Young, is an easy example. This is Alex as you'll meet her in the game, an average young woman stuck in an unlikely scenario. But in the beginning, the team experimented with her personal style in a way that made her look a little less average and a little more cool and capable. Someone who looked a little tougher in a way that says, "Hey, you, freaky mansion, I'm not scared of you." Ultimately, however, we like the idea of a protagonist who didn't look quite so capable. We're hardly the first game to go this route. Harry Mason of original Silent Hill fame is another example of an ordinary person in an extraordinary scenario, but we felt it might make Alex easier to connect to and root for. Once we had her basic look down, we wanted to refine her dialogue portrait. Because the game is in a first-person perspective, you don't really get to see Alex the way you do other characters. So having somewhere she could be seen and be expressive was really important. As you can see from these sketches, the final design changed a little from concept to conclusion, but not drastically. And this is the end result. Say hi, Alex. Wow, she looks mad. Beyond Alex, of course, every other character you'll meet has a portrait for dialogue and a range of expressions to boot. Take Charles, for example, or for instance, he's one of the characters you'll meet in the game. He's a well-meaning but scatterbrained academic type, so we wanted his design to reflect a person who was intelligent but probably also a little easily distracted and nervous. Fun fact, while all of these characters are drawn and animated by hand, thanks to our artist Leo Parra, there was a time when we considered going a different route with AI-generated and animated portraits. In theory, this might have saved us some time, and anyone who has had anything to do with video game development knows time is one of the most valuable resources you have to keep track of. You can see an early experiment of that below. While it's not bad, we wound up deciding against it for a few reasons. One of the biggest is that it simply didn't fit the look and feel of the game, which, as you likely can already tell, was heavily influenced by what are now considered retro, low-poly titles from the PS1 era. We felt this might be a little more modern than we were shooting for. There was also a lack of control, since while you could set some parameters, ultimately you got what the computer gave you. We could have painted over the results to make them truly look like what we were shooting for, but at the end they likely would have needed such extensive work that we would have negated any time we would have saved, and that would have made our producer very sad. I would have been sad. Anyway, that's it for the month. We're hard at work putting together a lot of finishing touches for the game, but that doesn't mean we're done. Oh my god, I'm scared though, because this is literally, these updates are from a year ago. I am so scared. Please, please, someone tell me this game is still being developed. Because no, like, look at this devlog number 1, December 2021. Okay, then devlog number 2 was January 2022. And then devlog number 3 was March 2022. Like, that's just a month. And then that's 2 months. Like, and it's been almost a year. I'm so scared. Okay. Closer look at our progress throughout development, starting with the decisions and considerations that went into the game's iconic visual style, which adds so much to the haunting vibes of the game. The Tartarus key uses a retro aesthetic strongly influenced by PS1 classics like the iconic Resident Evil and Silent Hill. Multiple horror series got their start on the system. As a result, many people find the look and genre impossible to separate. There's something truly fascinating, off-putting, eerie, any uneasy or scary adjective would work here about the look of PS1 games. Growing up, even a game like Spyro could suddenly look a lot more menacing after dark. We've enjoyed trying to imbue the Tartarus key with the same energy. Paintings with textures just low resolution and wobbly enough that appear to have their eyes follow you around the room. NPCs that, even though they're simply staring in your direction, suddenly take on a frightening quality, incapable of blinking, their faces wobbling unendingly in time to their idle animations. We had playtesters ask why we had the detective character occasionally wink at them, and with a small chuckle I got to respond with a deliciously scary, "We didn't." I think there's a lot to be said about retro 3D art styles. Like with Spyro After Dark, sometimes the scariest parts of our games are the ones you imagine. But what about the parts we made? When it comes to the art of the Tartarus key, we're aiming to feel authentic instead of being authentic. Being authentic would require setting hard rules, and while making a game within those limitations would be an exciting challenge, it isn't what we set out to do. At its core, the Tartarus key uses many of the PS1's iconic visual quirks. We've got texture perspective warping, vertex wobbling, low resolution textures, low poly models, limited color depth, heavy fog, and tragically short draw distance, all rendered at a beautifully tiny 360p. These alone give the game a distinctive look, but as we're not working with actual PS1 hardware, we're aiming to modernize some of the rougher edges. Borrowing from the power of future technology, we break the following rules. Widescreen 4:3 resolution is great and our game fully supports it, but we've put a lot of work into how this game looks, so we wanted to give it the love it deserves in full 16:9. The majority of PS1 games used vertex lighting, which was only as accurate as your number of vertices, so usually not very. Considering a lot of the Tartarus key is spent exploring dark rooms with a flashlight, we opted to go with more modern shadows. Modern low poly art expectations have moved on from what hardware was genuinely capable of at the time. Your PC can render a heck of a lot more than the PS1 could, so we're putting its power to work, instead of rendering a single cube with a bookshelf texture. The Tartarus key renders each book individually. It's not the most authentic artistic choice, but it's more important to us that it looks and feels appropriately low poly. We use post-processed vignettes, color grading, ambient occlusion, and other tricks that were simply impossible on the PS1's hardware, but add to the game's overall atmosphere. Also, the Tartarus key is a first-person game, and those were relatively uncommon back in the PS1 era. This led to adapting the art direction in interesting ways. Using Resident Evil as an example, let's take a closer look. Resident Evil has fixed cameras, sometimes encompassing a fairly large area. Characters had to remain recognizable at low resolutions and great distances. Capcom did this by making character models realistic but chunky, ensuring they'd be visible at a distance. As is common with early PS1 games, each character was made up of discrete, separate models. For example, thighs were separate from calves. This was easier to animate in lieu of joint-based systems, which were new at the time. The lower rendering resolutions of consoles at the time gave characters a distinct capsule look, while making it easier to hide the disjointed body parts that made up each model. Texture-wise, all objects are meant to be realistic to visually match the pre-rendered backgrounds. However, we took a more stylized approach with the Tartarus key. Our character models are sleeker, as we expect the player to see them up close and personal. This meant we could worry less about how characters look from a distance. We opted to have characters be made up of one mesh. Our models are slightly higher poly than the average Resident Evil character, so we felt a joint-based animation solution would look nicer. Our textures are also more stylized and painterly, which was a purposeful decision so that the characters will more closely match their in-game dialogue portraits. I just need to know if this is still being developed. Please. I know it's been like a year. That's not a long time for game development, but I'm scared. Oh my God, there's 34 members in their Discord. Why does nobody know about this game? This is so upsetting. With the amount of like work they go into showing, like I just love everything about this. I mean, I absolutely love the demo, and then we come here and we see devlogs. Like I'm going to cry. Yeah, I agree. uh Hey Kevin. Okay, so they're still updating their Twitter. That's good. That means that they haven't abandoned the game. Okay. Okay. No, this is good. This is good. I was so scared. I was so scared. Oh my God. I'm doing better. Thank you for asking. Okay, good. So they're still okay, okay. Okay. I don't care how long we have to wait. Make us wait as long as you need to, respectfully. Where am I? Where am I? But I just wanted to be sure that they were still working on it. That's all. They were trying to emulate old Lara Croft games. This was an absolute banger, bro. Holy smokes. This was an absolute banger. Someone asked if there was any speculation on a release window in the Discord. A dev said, one of the publishers said this was February 22nd of this year. We should have news soon, so just hang tight for now. Oh my God. Honestly, take as long as you need. This game. Literally, I'm like in awe, dude. That was such a good demo. Excuse me, and reading that stuff, reading those devlogs, I'm like, I could cry right now. That was that was so good. Like, insanely good. I need more. I'm so sad. I need more. Frig. Gosh darn, frig. That was so good. What do I do now? My life is empty while I wait for this game. Are you kidding me? I wish I was kidding. Ooh, I'm not kidding though. I wish I was. I wish I was. Damn, that was so good, dude. Like, I'm not gonna be able to get over it. Favorite demo of 2023? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because it's the only one I played. So, it's it's my favorite demo by default. But also, if I think about all the other demos I played, I think this is definitely, I mean, it's definitely up there. Everything I do from now on until this game comes out, it's just gonna feel so empty in comparison. I also feel bad, like, because they put so much work into, like, that retro feel, but the, like, shaking of the textures, the wobbliness, like, hurts my eyes. So, like, I have to turn it off. But thankfully, they have accessibility options that allow you to toggle that, which is impeccable. Because most games are like, nope. Cope. Tartarus key, my beloved. All right, back to our regularly scheduled program.